steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He's in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. This is his first title defense, so it took him a while to realize the title shot. Made good on that. Now we'll see if he can defend the belt. And cue the naysayers to say that he's not really the champion until he's advanced this 155-pound goal. This is one of the UFC's only belts in which to defend. If he can defend it tonight, we gotta think a lot of naysayers aren't gonna have a whole lot to say.
Champion headed to the cage right now. He's in the groove. He's in his prime right now. He's training for this bout. It's perfect. He believes he has a solid game plan. He's ready to step in here and retain his title. He is well prepared for this contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 33 wins, 16 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Rafael dos Anjos. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Milan, Italy, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Behemoth.
All right, this is for the championship bout. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight. Touch gloves.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been
First round, you ready? Are you ready? Let's go!
Yes, here we go. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. All right, so here we go, early round 1. This belt has hard to retain.
big left hand.
And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
That's it. He's out. He is out. Wow. What a knockout. Man. Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up, but that is a huge result for him here tonight, and on the other side, he didn't take much damage. So, big win for him here tonight.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
So what a knockout from the UFC lightweight champion here tonight. Under the bright lights, he rises above the pressure and gets it done in a big way to be the UFC lightweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 33 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Behemoth.
So there he is, the UFC's undisputed lightweight champion. That's the way he came in, and that is the way he goes out. He has proven without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 155-pound fighter on the planet. Gets the win by knockout here tonight, and maybe it was just how emphatic a finish. All right, coming up next, the main event, a matchup for the UFC lightweight division title. As hard a title shot to come by as there is in any UFC division is at 155 pounds. Here he is, the consensus #1 lightweight title challenger, the #1 contender, at least in terms of the rankings, getting set for a title fight here tonight. A lot of people think he is a live underdog in this championship setting. I guess we'll find out here, Joe Rogan.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
All right, here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. Of course, the target is on his back. All eyes are on this man tonight as he tries to make good on yet another title defense. He has owned this division for some time. The question is, as the challenges get stiffer, can he remain the hunted? Several championship fights to his credit, a lot of 25-minute wars. As he gets older, the challenges get stiffer. We'll see how he handles this one tonight.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the O2 Arena in London, England. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 44 wins, 18 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Introducing the challenger, Eddie Alvarez. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Milan, Italy, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Behemoth.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You will have a clean fight. Touch gloves.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Ready.
All right, here we go. UFC lightweight title on the line. All right, so here is the UFC champion trying to make good on yet another UFC title defense. And how good was that effort the last time, Joe Rogan? He won the fight by flush knockout. He'll be looking to do the same here tonight. And
He tagged him. He's clearly hurt. Back up to his feet. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
lands a punch. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Back up to his feet.
Man Joe. He continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. All right, so some fatigue striking, I guess you would call it here. He is landing, but just not inflicting much damage because his stamina is on low. And he lands a big right hand.
There's a nice inside leg kick.
Huge shots there.
Oh, solid jab.
Oh!
He's out.
And
He's
that's
out.
gonna do it.
Beautiful knockout blow to finish the fight here.
Yeah, Joe, just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight.
Let's look at that from a different angle. Look at this. Boom! And he's out.
And there is the UFC lightweight champion. He is going to be a hard guy to buck off the throne, getting it done by way of knockout here tonight. What a finish on the sport's biggest stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Machine.
So there he is, and still the UFC's undisputed lightweight champion. This is a hard belt to hold down, but he made it look easy tonight as he gets the job done by way of the KO, and the celebration is on in the corner. What a moment between pupil and teacher and training partners. He had a lot of support in the building here tonight with family and friends, and I wish I had a ticket, Joe. That is a party that is going to continue deep into the night.
Then I get some money, yeah. Then I get some money. I need space, I need concentrate. I go product case, killer weed.
Some paths must eventually cross. And as two of the greatest fighters in the UFC kept dominating their opposition, it was inevitable that this moment would come. When the octagon door closes for tonight's super fight, the talk will be over, and the entire sports world will come to a halt. This is no ordinary fight. It's a battle between two champions, willing to put their own divisional crowns on the line to prove themselves worthy to be on top. And when the dust settles, there can only be one winner, a king with two crowns.
All right, coming up next, the wait is over. We get to this matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. All right, so here we go with this epic fight, one of the biggest fights in UFC history. Given what is at stake, here comes the UFC champion trying to add another title in a second division simultaneously. Doesn't happen every day, folks. We could all witness history here tonight.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than this, Joe Rogan, the UFC welterweight championship of the world, as the champion makes his way to the octagon, fighting out of that patented red corner. He has held this belt down for some time, but a lot of people think we could be looking at a new champion here tonight. The current champion, not one of them. He believes the hype is not real for the challenger. He believes he is much better than this young man, and now healthy, He is ready to prove that he's not just the best welterweight in the world at present, he is the greatest welterweight of all time. Winning this fight tonight against a significant challenger would certainly go a long way to proving just that. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, the referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out O2 Arena in London, England, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Milan, Italy, presenting the challenger, the Behemoth. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Thailand, the chosen one,
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long...
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go. UFC welterweight championship is up for grabs right now. Well, it's an opportunity of a life.
Oh, big shot. He hurt him with that punch from the clinch.
All right, so at long last, this rivalry fight is about to go down, and for this fighter, it's going to be very interesting to see how he performs here tonight. I know he became a little bit frustrated during fight week with the UFC embedded cameras in his face every step of the way, but given all that is on the line, given the fact that this is an obvious rivalry fight, the cameras are going to be...
Oh! Oh, he nailed it! Oh! He's out! It's over! Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first round KO.
Look at this. Right on the button.
Well, rarefied air in the UFC, he wins the super fight to become a 2-division UFC champion. His future now undeniably in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the Behemoth.
Well, get that man a second waist, put a belt over his shoulder. He has become a 2-division UFC champion here tonight. Rarefied air. Only a select handful of guys in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship have won a belt in 2 divisions, and you can add his name to that list. Absolutely incredible what he accomplished in this arena here tonight.
Underestimate the boy out of you, headless necklace as a fashion statement. Sweat pouring, let it mix with the gasoline. I say the spark was a fair warning. Look to the other side of the world, I can really go and flex in a new form. I'm on too quick, only get it up. One more for the mausoleum. I pack out shows in the Coliseum. Hands up to the ceiling. Young Juno in the building. Stand up, see to my
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. Remember when we were telling you that you shouldn't miss this past weekend's monumental super fight? I hate to be that person, but we told you so. The fans were buzzing, the world was watching, and the O2 Arena in London, England was at capacity last weekend when the UFC lightweight champion challenged the welterweight title holder in an epic super fight. When it was over, he had silenced the critics and made history as one of only a handful of fighters to become a world champion in 2 weight classes. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you after.